Hey everybody, welcome to your weekly tarot reading with me, Stella Wilde. This is for the week of July 11th through the 17th. So we have an exciting week ahead with a Venus-Mars conjunction happening at 19 degrees Leo on July 13th. I'm going to make a separate video on that and upload it for you, and I will make sure to leave a link in the description when that gets posted. It will be posted after this one. At some point during the upcoming week. So check that out. It's going to be epic. And of course, if you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, please, I invite you to come join us tomorrow, Sunday, July 11th at 3 p.m. for Eastern Time, here live on YouTube for your special birthday live celebration. I hope to see y'all there. And if you appreciate what we do here on this channel, please do consider hitting the like button. YouTube likes that kind of stuff, and it really helps our channel out here. And please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Please check the description to the video for all sorts of interesting and pertinent info that you might be excited about checking out. All right, let's get into your reading. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's do a quick check-in with your energies and what's coming up for you this week. Energies that you can use to manifest your wildest dreams. What's going on with Aries? Aries. A Two of Cups. All right. Two of Cups and a King of Pentacles. Okay. So there could be an important meeting happening for you in the week ahead with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. There could be an important discussion with your significant other about your finances, the King of Pentacles showing up. There could be an important meeting discussing real estate matters, King of Pentacles, financial matters, mortgages, loans, all of that type of thing. So but it could be just to discuss a business proposition also with these energies. All right, let's pull from the top of this deck. Let's see what we have going on. So there's something I feel probably about your finances, but let's see. All right, so we got the Pluto going on, the Death card, a Ten of Swords, and a Two of Pentacles. Okay, so what I feel is going on is you are probably having an important discussion to make a decision about an area of your life that has been kind of on hold. Now, this area of your life, I feel, is probably represented by the King of Pentacles here. So that could, again, be an important relationship, a person who is an earth sign. This could be the money matters that I expressed earlier, any type of thing like that, job offers. This could be a contractor to work on your home. King of Pentacles very much has things connected with investments, real estate, all of that type of thing. Any type of, big money issues, big money dealings, and longer term financial security as well. So we have a situation here that has been stuck. Ten of Swords. And as such, you've been just kind of going back and forth. Well, do I do this? Do I do that about it? What do I do about it? So I feel like you make an important decision this month. This month, and also that was a slip of the lip. This week, you probably are going to make some sort of important decision, Aries, once and for all, and it's going to involve a conversation with somebody else, whether your partner or somebody else in your world, an advisor, a real estate advisor, financial advisor, et cetera, et cetera. So you're going to make a decision to finally get this situation decided once and for all. Get off the fence, get unstuck with it. You don't really like going back and forth between two things. You really don't. You like to have a single objective, a single focus, like this is where I'm going, and feel fired up, passionate about it. Here, I'm doing this. So you haven't like this kind of, it's interesting. These energies are like, I'm stuck, but I'm also kind of waffling. I'm kind of, not you, Aries, waffling, but the universe is waffling because the energy is stuck. So I don't know whether to choose point A or point B. I don't know, because I'm not getting a clear sign, a clear signal which way I'm supposed to go with this. And I feel like that's what's leaving you. That's what's getting unstuck. You're going to know very clearly. When we have Pluto coming in, he lets you know. He lets you know exactly which direction you're supposed to go in, because he usually eliminates something. He takes something out and you'll be like, oh yeah, that was not how I was supposed to go. So Aries, pay alert, or be alert to this energy in the week ahead for a very clear sign and symbol personal to you. Ask the universe for a sign or a symbol for the actual clear removal of something, a direction, a situation, an option that you don't need in your life anymore. You will get it and you will be able to take action on it. And as I said, you know, if this is a dating situation, if you have been hanging around kind of waiting on an earth sign, you're the one who's going to decide. Aries waits for no one. Remember that. I think you got in some sort of waiting scenario over here. So, especially, and I mean, Aries waits for no one in love. I guess I should have clarified that a little bit. So especially if there is a romantic situation with this earth sign energy, make your decision, Aries, this week. You're going to know. And, you know, it might turn out fine, but you don't want to wait around anymore. And you know what? With the Venus and Mars conjunction that's going to be happening in your 5th house of love, romance, and creativity, you shouldn't be waiting around. You should be using that energy to move forward and start the new in those areas. So if someone, especially earth sign, has not gotten on board with you or for you or by you, then Aries, you know what to do. You know what to do. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we got going on for you? Your energetic check-in. Energies you can use to manifest your wildest dreams in the week ahead. Taurus, what is happening? The Lovers. Oh, these cards keep getting stuck. And the Death card. Okie dokie. And I shuffled and Death just came out for Aries. So if you have any planets in Aries, definitely check out the Aries portion also. So this could be the aftermath of some sort of change in your relationship. Maybe you're dealing with an aftermath in a relationship situation because of the Death card. So there has been some sort of change. Now, change isn't always bad with the Death card. It can be good. Depends on where you are. This is, of course, a general reading, but there could have been a recent breakup. There could be an engagement. There could be a marriage that, you know, again, not always bad, but there is a change in terms of your relationship. So now here's another possibility of how to look at this energy. Lovers can also be, I have to make a choice. I have to make a decision. There's two possibilities. And because it's the major arcana coming up, it's like a big decision. It's not like, you know, what am I going to have for breakfast? It's consequential. So there's something important about which direction you're going to head in for your personal satisfaction, because you can look at the Lovers card also in that framework. So there's something really big, because we have two major arcanas coming out here this week, Taurus, to really look at in terms of an important change in your life. I feel like your life direction, really. All right, let's see what we have going on with the top here. 4 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Okay. So there is likely to be some sort of new possibility that the universe is bringing for you. And you know, it is possible here that this is, you know, maybe the type of thing where work is going to take your mind off of some sort, or a group activity is going to take your mind off of some sort of situation, especially with a relationship, if it's kind of gone south or you're on a timeout or whatever. I think the universe would like you to try to make a decision to, to move on, to be more productive, to kind of get yourself back out in the world. That's another thing with the Three of Pentacles. Back out among friends, back out among people, back to work, like all of that type of stuff. But, here you are. I mean, the Four of Cups cracks me up, actually. I mean, I think it's, it's kind of entertaining the way the guy's sitting there like, nah. The universe is bringing you something. Bringing a new opportunity, a new emotional opportunity. And the person's sitting there like, really? I don't know. Because, the other things didn't work out. And especially if you've had a recent change that might have been a little disappointing, you could be just like not into it. But I think the important thing with these energies here is the universe is trying to get you back out there, get you back into life, get your mind focused on something new. And it would be in your best interest, I think, to do that, Taurus. All right, so we got some good energies here. Now, the other thing, too, if you're looking at this in terms of a career-oriented situation, you could have been really involved in some sort of job that you absolutely loved, and maybe there was a change, a downsizing, a retirement, maybe a forced retirement, you didn't want to, or some other type of layoff, something like that. And, you're like, ugh, now I got to go back out there. And here the universe is bringing you an opportunity. So this looks like, for those of you seeking work, this looks like a favorable week to really get yourself back out there with some sort of work situation, making up your mind, really, the type of environment, the type of work, the type of colleagues, the type of office you want to be in, etc., and so on with this Three of Pentacles. So, either way you look at this, the energy is very favorable for making kind of a clean break. That's the other thing with this Ace of Swords. If you've been dating somebody from work or somebody you see in some sort of community social activities and it didn't work out, you may decide this week to really kind of make a clean break from that particular group, that association, because it's just too much to see this person, at least right now, in your world. So that's another possibility for some of you, and that's okay. That's what the energy is suggesting here. The Four of Cups is the linchpin energy. It really is about kind of going through an emotional reboot. And I know that's hard. That sometimes can be very hard after some sort of change that happens. Even if this is a favorable change, let's just say that, you got engaged and that's the change that's happening in the relationship. It can be like, I'm just like emotionally overwhelmed. That can be another thing too with this particular situation with these energies, if we look at it from that standpoint. And now I have to think about all the planning and all the organizing that's going to go into this wedding that I got to get going. And, but you'll make up your mind and you'll make some important decisions. For some of you, if that's what's going on, you'll make some important decisions this week about the next level of your living situation, your wedding, your commitment to this person, and putting a plan together that you will execute together because of the change. So this could be, like I said, something that's happy, you move in together, etc., and so on. But that's going to require other things. And it just may feel a little emotionally like a lot going on, but it will be fine. So again, apply the energies to your personal situation. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what the energies are for you to use in the week ahead to manifest your wildest dreams. What is going on for Gemini? Gemini, we have a Two of Wands. And we have a Queen of Cups. Okay. So you're contemplating some sort of change in your life with the Two of Wands. Some sort of new pursuit. Could be business, could be personal, but probably something that you're going to be taking a lot of action on. So probably some sort of business situation. I'm feeling like, with the Queen of Cups showing up here, you're maybe waiting for some emotional alignment. You're kind of waiting for your gut to feel it before you make your move. So, because twos are about waiting, a holding pattern. And this is like the guy's really thinking about it. He's holding the world in his hand. He's contemplating, what's my next move? But with the Queen of Cups showing up, it's kind of like, but I got to feel it in my gut what my next move is going to be. And I'm not feeling it yet. So that's what's to, really tune into that energy in the week ahead. Are you going to feel it? When are you going to feel it? How are you going to know what you're feeling, right? All right, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's see what we have. We have a Six of Wands. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. Nice energies here. So I think in the week ahead, you're going to make a decision. You are probably going to feel it with this energy coming up here. And of course, the Six of Wands is our linchpin energy here, right in the middle. So the thing I'm feeling here is that whatever the Two of Wands represents for you, whatever crossing this threshold into a new life is going to be for you, you want to make sure you're heading in the right direction, whether this is a personal association, and it could be something in your love life with the Queen of Cups showing up here. So it's something emotionally important to you. So, and I mean, that could be business for some, relationship for somebody else, whatever. But there's a commitment on the horizon with the Hierophant here. There is a commitment. You will make a decision. You will make an announcement. There's some important conversation, Knight of Swords. There is going to be a communication that's going to be presented by you. You're the one making some sort of announcement, I feel. So the Six of Wands is beautiful. And of course, the 6 is your energy. Of course, Gemini, the number 6. So June energy. So there's something here where you'll get that intuitive hit, I think, this week. And you will move forward with confidence into some sort of commitment for your future, whatever that might be for you with the Hierophant here. So very, very nice energies. The other thing I'm feeling too with that Six of Wands there, it was absolutely right for you to wait. I know sometimes people just don't like to wait. I mean, we don't like waiting. It's the land of, USA, land of instant gratification. So it's like, you really may have not wanted to wait for this particular decision, this particular viewpoint that has come into consciousness for you. Because what's interesting, notice the Two of Wands, he's looking out into the distance. The Six of Wands, the same thing. He's looking, or she is looking out into the distance, onto the bigger picture of his or her life. So you intuitively sense the import of this action, of this commitment, of this decision, and you didn't want to rush it. And that's great. That's a level of maturity, Hierophant, that I think is excellent. So, I love this for you because I think you're going to feel the confident shift forward, the confident energy of moving forward, knowing that you have based this decision and this commitment into time you solidly spent evaluating it for yourself and waiting to make sure you felt that it was 100% right for you. And like I said, I feel like this is probably the energy that's coming in this week for you to use, like that announcement type energy with this Knight of Swords. So, you're going to make a confident decision, I feel, in the week ahead. That's going to affect your life longer term. So good for you. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what we have going on for you. Energies you can use to manifest your wildest dreams in the week ahead. Don't forget to join me for your birthday live celebration, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, July 11th, here on YouTube. All right, Cancer, what is going on for you? Oops, yeah, that one wants to come. All right, we have a Hanged Man, and we have a Knight of Pentacles. All right, So we have two very slow moving energies here. We have something we have been waiting around for something to shift, probably in regards to finances, home matter, real estate situation. But nothing has been moving. There could have been a decision that was put on hold back in Pisces season in March, and there may be a shift in the energy coming this week. That is possible. This could go back to March for some of you. Let's see what we have. But there's something, we've been waiting for more information. We have been waiting for divine inspiration. There's, this is a very, very spiritual card. So you could have been really waiting for that spiritual nudge, that spiritual knowing that, all right, this is how I need to spend the money. This is where I need to invest. This is where I need to move, etc. So let's see what else we have. We have the Sun, beautiful. The King of Cups, there's your energy. And the King of Swords, wow, okay. So we get some sort of good news. We got some sort of movement. Something shifts in your world in the week ahead, or has the potential to shift in your world and make you very happy. So some sort of new life, new potential, new possibility. I think it's because you're going to make a decision. The King of Swords is here. Now, of course, you could be dealing with an air sign. You could be dealing with another water sign. You could have been stuck. If this is a love reading for you, remember, apply the energies to your life. You could have been stuck trying to decide between two potential people to date. I think you're going to make a decision between one of them. I don't know which one, but you're going to make the decision. So you could have been dealing with two people, you don't know, but you're going to, I think, decide. You're going to may decide this week. This energy is going to shift for you. But alternatively, what I'm feeling here is a period of not knowing the direction you want to head in is going to end because you are going to make the decision to end it. There is something very inspiring, some sort of inspiring energy you're going to feel in the week ahead. Some sort of happiness, new life, fresh start, new potential, new possibility. And how could you not feel that way, really? I mean, you just had a beautiful new moon in your sign. So again, you're such an intuitive energy. It's so important for you to really feel something in your body, really feel it in your heart also. When is the right time to make a move? And that's what I'm saying. I think you just haven't felt it was the right time to make a move. You're going to feel it in your heart and soul. Your two energies, these energies combined here. And then the decision comes. So, and it's an executive decision, as I like to call it, because, the king is showing up here. So the King of Swords. So it's, the Ace of Swords is great too. Don't get me wrong. But King of Swords is like, of course, the highest one in the minor arcana. So it's like, you're very clear-headed. You're very, there's no doubt in your mind nor in your heart and soul with your energy showing up here that this is the right decision, the right fresh start, the right new beginning for you. So this is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous energy. And the other thing I love about it is that any type of situation where you felt like you had to sacrifice, you're not going to feel like you have to do that anymore. Like if you felt you had to play by the rules, or you had to, be the square peg trying to fit into the round hole, and you just were not feeling that energy or vibe at all, and you were struggling with that, and you felt like you had to sacrifice some important part of who you were. Like, you're going to understand this week that you don't have to do that. In fact, the strength really comes from you being unabashedly yourself. So there is just something that is lighting up your heart space, and your sense of uniqueness and who you are. And that's going to lead you to make an inspired decision, King of Swords, about moving away from whatever this hangman represents in your life, whatever stuck scenario. So gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful energies here to make use of this week, Cancer. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for you in the week ahead with the energies that you can use to manifest your wildest dream. What is happening for Leos? What is going on? Energies for Leo. We have an Ace of Cups and an Eight of Cups. Okay. So there's an energy here of temporarily or permanently. It's going to depend on your situation. It's a general reading. Leaving something behind for something better. Ace of Cups here. So, you know, the Ace of Cups, yes, could be some sort of new love opportunity. So you could be leaving behind your sense of being single, Eight of Cups. But this can also be anything that's going to make your heart happy. So apply the energy to your life, whatever this might be. Right? So Ace of Cups is like refreshing, emotional refreshment. Wow. Something coming in like this just makes my heart so happy. So, and it's something new. And because of this something new, I'm walking away from a situation that was not fulfilling for me anymore. Whether it's loneliness or being, stuck in a job I don't like, or just working on a project my heart wasn't really in, or I just need to move on and take a temporary break because I have got to refresh my energies. That's possible also. So, and that temporary break could be in a work situation, could be in a love situation, whatever it might be. All right, let's see what else we have going on. We have a Ten of Cups, a Six of Coins, and a Knight of Wands. Okay. So, very interesting. Ten of Cups in the middle, the linchpin energy here. So, for some of you, this is what I feel. Some of you, the balance was off in your life, the Six of Coins. There could have been too much work and not enough play with this Ten of Cups, or not enough family time, that your family was missing your face. You could have been pushing really hard with some sort of financial endeavor. This Knight of Wands here. This is fast moving energy. I think Leo, you're fixed energy. And this is not to be mean to Leos, but you're fixed sign. Leo energy does not move quickly. It can move quickly, but in general, you take your time with things. You're fixed fire. You don't you don't like leap up into action unless you really are feeling it. Or it's Leo the lion, like the cat. Sure, cats can run really fast, but do they run really fast all the time? No, they do so when they're chasing something they want, right? So you know what I'm saying. So you were pushing very hard and fast to something you wanted, which maybe was the Six of Pentacles, which was a work situation, which was money coming in. But something got out of balance with your energy. That's what I'm feeling. Because you were pushing too fast or moving too fast, working too much. So, like I said, there's energy here of, with this energy here, regrouping and reconnecting with what is most important to you. The Ten of Cups. Now, it's not to say that work or, material pursuits are not important, because sure, they are. We all need to eat. We need a roof over our heads. But the Six of Coins is about balance. It's about foundational balance. It's about, can I take care of myself while also taking care of other people? And something got off with that. And this week you're addressing it. So that's fantastic. You are addressing it. And you're getting back to basics. That's what I feel. Back to basics, back to what your heart really needs. And as such, there is some unbalanced energy that you are emotionally going to leave behind. You got to get back to your roots, whatever that means for you. Back to the things, the people, the activities, the animals, whatever that you connect with, that make your heart happy. You need some time. So I would encourage you, if you can, to look at the energies. It's all about using the energies. Looking at the energies this week, in particular, where you were moving way too fast and you got out of balance in some way. And I have to also say, this is just me being protective. Watch yourself this week. with moving too fast and you trip over your own 2 feet. Okay? So again, there's something here about you need a pause. You need a break. You need a regrouping back to basics, because the energy has to be rebalanced. Because there's something here where, notice that he's like half off the ground here. So there's also, what I'm feeling from this is a sense you need to ground yourself. You need to ground yourself physically, emotionally, etc., and literally. Because I don't want you falling on your you-know-what, on your shapely bum. I don't want that either literally or figuratively for you. So slow it down this week. Get back to basics. Let go of a situation that has been unbalanced for you. All right? And use the energies. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's happening for you in the week ahead. Energies you can use to manifest your wildest dreams. Virgo. Let's see what we got going on, Virgo. We have an 8 of Wands, so things are moving and popping this week. And the Star, beautiful. Okay, so there could be some very exciting opportunities, exciting news coming in about some sort of destined new beginning with the Star here. There could be a lot of opportunities for publicity in your world, depending on, what you're doing. There could be an Aquarian, of course, very prominent in your world in the week ahead. Some sort of many opportunities or a fast, this is, here's another thing with the 8 of Wands, which is very spontaneous, fast energy. There could be a spontaneous healing in some area of your life in the week ahead with the star card here. But this is very favorable. Let's see. It's fast though. Whatever's coming in, it's very fast. Your star could be rising high in the sky in the week ahead as well. Lots of people may want to be getting in touch with you, working with projects, different things, asking your advice, like all that type of thing. Ace of Wands, nice. Hermit, there's your energy. And the 8 of Cups. Wow. Okay. I shuffled thoroughly. Eight of Cups just came up for Leo. So if you have Leo in your chart, make sure you watch for Leo also. Okay, so the linchpin energy is the Ace of Wands. So this is some sort of good news, initiative, fresh start, taking action on some sort of new situation in your life. This is the go-ahead. This is the green light. This is like, wow, this is happening. And your energy's here. So this is something that you have very much been wanting to manifest in your world. Now, it's interesting that the 8 of Cups is showing up, though, as the last energy, because this does suggest that you are leaving behind perhaps some emotional baggage, some sort of emotional disappointments from the past. You're moving on to new goals, fresh horizons, etc., and so on. So, that's very, very nice. This is all new and fresh energy here coming in for you. So the other thing to take note of, we have an 8 and we have an 8 here. So there's something about this energy is going to play out in August for you also. I know this is a weekly reading, but this is how I look at energies. So just, humor me. So, and because we have the Ace of Wands here, which is, fire energy, Leo energy. So, and we have 8, Leo, month of Leo, right? Number 8. Now, these 8 wands can be 8 different possibilities, sure. But it can also just mean that finally, all the different contacts you've made, all the different efforts you've put out there to manifest whatever this thing is that you've been wanting to manifest, one of them hits. All you need is one yes. You don't need, sure, 8 yeses is great, but all you really need is one yes. So I'm feeling like the destined yes is coming in for you in the week ahead. But that destined yes, or maybe, well, let me reframe that. That's possible for some of you. What's also equally possible is that you find the 8 You really start putting a lot of momentum into manifesting this heart's desire, whatever it is. Like you putting all your energy behind it. You're getting things done. You're pushing things out there. You're making contacts. You're moving. You're grooving. You're getting it done. You're aligning with this beautiful star energy of destiny and, right action and healing and just up-leveled vibration of like the next level of destiny you're supposed to go toward in your life. So you're really working with all that. And, something's going to hit. Look, we have 8 wands. We go to 1 wand. This 1 wand, yeah, maybe it hits this week, but this 1 wand may also hit in Leo season is my point. It may hit a month from now, but it's related to what you do this week. And it is going to absolutely help you shift some very strong emotional energy of loneliness, of boredom, of feeling like your talents had been wasted in some way, like you weren't maybe using them to your full capacity. There's going to be a whole new level also of spiritual growth that comes out of this yes, the divinely aligned yes, as well. But like I said, I feel like this energy has legs into a month from now. So I'm filming this July 10th. Look around the same time in August for this possible, like you'll know what this is. You may have said yes to it by then. All right. So just keep the timings in mind, Virgo. But I think this is really, really great. I think something beautiful can start for you in the week ahead, and you'll land that yes in August. All right, Libra, let's see what we have going on for you. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, the energies that you can use in the week ahead to manifest your wildest dreams. What is going on for Libras? We have a Page of Pentacles. All right. And we have an Ace of Swords. Beautiful. So there could be some very interesting news coming in about money, finances, resources of any type. You could also have recently discovered some intel, some information that will help you make a decision in those areas. So there is something here that you're saying yes to, you're signing up for, signing your name to, some sort of fresh initiative regarding a financial matter. Could be making an important financial decision in this week. Let's see what else we have. But you were digging out some more information about that decision recently. Let's see what we have. All right, so here's your energy. Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, wow. And the Knight of Wands, wow. Wow. So this is fast action, baby. This is no waiting around. All right, now, sometimes Libra gets unfairly stereotyped as, you can't make up your mind about anything. It's not that you can't make up your mind, it's that you take your time making up your mind. You weigh all the evidence, and that takes time. So, more impulsive signs get impatient sometimes with Libra's, Libra's deliberations, but that's your strong suit. And you deliberated long and hard about this particular decision. Here it is. And you are confident about this decision because look at how you're raising the sword. The sword is raised behind you. So it's like, and the way she holds her hand up, it's like, I'm making a pronouncement. Like, this is big. And like I said, Page of Pentacles is also about digging. It's about researching. It's about finding out more stuff. So it's like you base this decision on really clarity of mind and a lot of very solid information. Like this was not just, stuff pulled out of your butt or the sky. You really got the facts that you needed to make this particular decision. Or this is the decision you're making this week. And, you're not hanging about. Look at these two fast moving energies, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. So it's like the moment you tell the universe with your little hand raised there, like, universe, this is my decision. The universe is going to respond like lightning. It's going to respond like boom, boom, boom. Things are going to start to really accelerate in your world. So there could be an immediate reaction in terms of some news coming in right away once this decision and pronouncement gets made. There could be some literal fast-moving action in your world, like somebody coming to see you, you having to go somewhere, that type of thing. Like, just things are going to move very fast for you, mentally, but also physically, in terms of, yes, like I said, getting up out of your chair and having to actually go and do stuff as a result of this decision. So, I mean, you got to apply the energies to your life. This particular situation could have been anything. I mean, it's a general reading, but there could be something important involving a move, because Knight of Wands is often associated with a physical move of like home and family and that type of thing. So some of you may have been really weighing and deliberating that for quite some time, maybe even back to Taurus season, back to May, and it took you that time, and, you took the time, which is wise. That's a good thing to do. So you are confidently like making this decision, and get ready, because once you decide this, I'm telling you, this energy is going to move very fast. Now, I don't want to say it's going to make your head spin, but it could make your head spin a little bit. I think it'll be a happy head spinning, because like I said, you're in the middle of this. You are initiating this decision and signing up for this new thing that you're going to be embarking upon. So I think it's finally some energy, like I said, that maybe has been just dormant or stuck in deliberation, stuck in research. But now that situation is really gonna move forward very, very quickly. So get ready. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on in your world in the week ahead. Energies you can use to manifest your wildest dreams. Scorpio, what is a percolating for you? We have a 7 of Coins and an 8 of Cups. All right. So we have energies of walking away from a situation that you have reevaluated as not worth your time, money, energy, or resources. Any further investment on your part, any further emotional investment on your part. Now, this, of course, can be a literal financial investment. That's possible. But I'm looking at these energies combined here, and I'm feeling like there's some sort of something or other you've been investing in emotionally that is just not up to snuff. So let's see what else we have that you're going to be walking away from it, getting rid of it. Justice, 10 of Wands, and the Judgment. Okay. Yeah, that's very, very clear. Okay. So let's look at all this energy percolating here. This was first, then that. All right, so Justice is the linchpin energy here. This is in the middle. So it is about fairness to yourself primarily. There's a situation in your life that really has become some sort of energetic burden, this 10 of Wands here. And it has tipped the scales, right? It's just become too much. It's gotten out of whack, out of balance, out of alignment. And, like a judge presiding over, and making a decision, you have to preside over your life and make a decision that is going to bring fairness back to the situation, and fairness back ultimately to yourself. That is the thing. So this is what I feel. Scorpio, you give everything your all. Like, you give 110% all the time. And you gave this situation your all. But there's something, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. It's not your fault. It's not their fault. It's not anybody's fault. It's just perhaps that was not enough for this particular situation to continue to grow. It's reached the end of a line, as we can see from this 10 of Wands also. And in fact, maybe something that once had flourished, because we have a situation over here, it reached the end of its life cycle. That's all. So it's not providing any sort of emotional sustenance for you anymore. Could be a work situation with the 10 of Wands. And since we have 7 of Pentacles, once where maybe you had satisfaction from something you were doing from work. Now it's just, yeah, maybe the money's still sort of coming in, but the work is not, you're not engaged with it. In fact, it's probably become even more of a burden. So you don't want to do it anymore. So these 2 major arcanas coming up here this week, I think it's time to really face something about this situation and make a decision. I mean, justice and judgment together is about making a decision to bring something, I feel, back into balance in your world and move on without regrets and bitterness and whatever. I mean, like I said, you gave it your all, you gave it the best you could, and not everything is meant to last forever. That's just facts. That's just life. Not everything is meant to last forever. Relationship, job, etc. But you're fixed energy. You would prefer if things lasted forever. Okay, like Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. You'd prefer that things you just endure and it's fine. But change is the name of the game. That's life. So that's what I feel is some energy you're dealing with in the week ahead. Don't feel bad or guilty about feeling this way either. That's the other thing. Sometimes, again, like your counterpart Cancer, you're tenacious. You hang in there. You like I said, you give it your all. But at some point, like I said, it's like, this is not doing you any favors anymore. So it's time to make a decision that's, like I said, going to bring your life back into more balance, and that is going to lead you in a direction that can be more emotionally fulfilling for you with the Judgment here. So something new wants to come in. I mean, that's the other thing with the Judgment, but you have to go and meet that new thing and leave the old behind. And some of you are not ready to let go and see the new yet. You're still caught up in this 10 of Wands scenario. You can't see in front of your face. So I mean, you've been assessing, you have been looking at it in a way, but you haven't been looking at how it's also blocking you from the next better thing that wants to come in. So, like I said, I think the price you've been paying. You know what I'm saying? Like the emotional price, maybe even the literal price you've been paying to stay in this situation. But yet you're not seeing your life without this situation yet. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's time to look at your life from a more objective standpoint, the bigger picture and the fairness standpoint to yourself, to imagine what your life would look like without this thing in front of you all the time. So that's something to make a decision about. Now, it doesn't mean you have to take action on it immediately, but I think it's something that you really need to get right in your heart and mind, so that when you feel the time is right, you really shift this burden and you do move on. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for you in the week ahead. Energies you can use to manifest your wildest dreams, Saggy. What is going on? Let's see. Sagittarius. Ooh, the Magician. Nice. And the Wheel. Wow. There could be some beautiful opportunity that manifests for you in the week ahead. The universe brings you something you have been long working on manifesting. So that is fabulous. Beautiful energies. The wheel turning in the right direction. This is based on you, what you have been doing, what you have been showing up to do, etc. Wow, gorgeous. 10 of Swords. That's okay. Emperor. And the Lovers. Ooh, wow. Okay. Wow. So the universe is working a plan here for you, Sagittarius. Working a plan to get you out of a stuck situation, I think, in regards to your personal life. Now, the Lovers, yes, could be a love relationship, could be a new partner, but it could also be some important executive decision you need to make about your life, that there are options, two possible choices of interesting things that you would like to do in your world. But one must be chosen because of all these number ones here, the 10, the 10, the 1, all reducing to the number 1. So there has to be some sort of executive decision about which road, which path, which person, which activity you're going to choose to use this energy in. So, there has been something in your life. This is the darkness before the dawn that has been problematic. And we know that. I mean, the South Node has been traveling through your sign. You guys have had to deal with a lot of letting go, a lot of betrayals, a lot of shenanigans. But the universe is coming in to help shift you finally out of that energy. So let's hide that away and bring you new associations, new possibilities that you're going to love so much more. Now, could be Gemini, could be Aries involved, very possible. And Aries could be advising you in some way. That's also possible here. But this is really, you have two very strong energies here, Emperor and the Magician, about really asserting your will, asserting what you want to have happen. And notice that one starts and one ends this mini reading. So it's like I said, you have been really working your manifestation magic, working your powers, showing up and doing your mindset work, your intention setting. You have been clearing things out. You have been recalibrating yourself. You have been up-leveling your skills. You have been really on a self-improvement binge project, etc. And the universe responds to energy. We know this. So the universe is responding and helping you clear out that, bringing the dawn of a new day into your life. And look at these major arcanas. So this week, you could see something manifest of, now it's not to say you have to make the choice this week. Timing is fluid and it's a general reading. But the universe you could see very clearly the next, new possibilities that the universe is bringing in for you. And you may indeed start to get in Emperor mode and be like, all right, I got to make an executive decision about which path, which person is going to be best for me. So this is gorgeous energy here. And I love this for you. This could be some sort of also new writing project, new teaching project, networking, sales, any type of Gemini communications activity, etc. So really beautiful. The other possibility too with the Lovers here, because it has the sense of duality of masculine, feminine, etc., but both are showing up in the card. It is a sense, for me, the Lovers is about full alignment. It's about bringing, both energies together, so to speak, and feeling fully yourself, fully aligned, fully excited about whatever you love to do, whatever the Lovers represents for you. So if there has been things you've had to let go, including certain identities, certain roles you played, certain ways you saw your life or where you thought your life was going, the universe showed you that maybe those things were not the right thing for you. But now the universe is going to show you these are the right things for you. These are the things that are going to bring you in total alignment and that are going to empower you. So there is this sense here of empowerment. There is the sense of an empowering choice to make. And it's all because of this. You've been doing the work. So let's see how the wheel turns and brings you in some sort of beautiful new possibility here. And really, for some of you, if you have been really wanting to manifest a new love interest, that is very possible with these energies. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for you in the week ahead with these energies that you can use to manifest your wildest dreams. Capricorn. All right, let's see what we have percolating for you. Capricorn, we have the Fool. Yes. And we have the Tower. All right. So there could be some really surprising new beginning in your world in the week ahead. I gotta pull more cards. Of course, this is Uranus. Uranus is in that 5th house for you right now. So there could be some surprising new development in love, romance, creativity, risk-taking, etc., children, etc., and so on, entrepreneurial activities. So some sort of exciting things happening. Let's see what else we have. 7 of Wands. The Magician, very nice. And the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, very, very good. I think something's coming in to rock your world this week, but in a good way. In a good way. So let's get organized over here. We have the 7 of Wands in the middle, which I think is fascinating because, I don't know. I don't think Capricorn really likes surprises. I mean, leave me a comment. Let me know. Am I making an assumption about Capricorns that I should not be making? Let me know. Let me know. I think you like surprises when you kind of already know they're going to happen, which then it's not a surprise, right? But like you pretend you're surprised. I think that's true. You know, like you won't spoil somebody else's fun. You'll like go along with it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Anyway, Capricorn, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised about some inspired new beginning that just will be getting started this week. It has legs, though. It has long-term potential. But the 7 of Wands is in the middle because I think it's going to surprise even you. Like your world is going to be rocked a little bit here. You may be, I think it's going to be pleasant from these energies and the Fool here. I think you may be pleasantly surprised about being a little, surprised about what this manifestation is with this Magician. I think it's very interesting. I mean, you got to apply the energies to your life. This is the type of thing where it's so unexpected that, I mean, it could like make you stumble a little. I mean, literally. I mean, I'm even stumbling over my words with this reading, but it's the type of thing where, you know, the Tower can be the energy of love at first sight. Now, we don't really have love energies going on here, but I mean, the Fool could be any type of new beginning, including a love beginning. And I just think that the news is going to catch you off guard, but in the most delightful way, kind of like love at first sight, seeing somebody and feeling that alchemy, that reaction. And you do have to kind of get your bearings. You have to get your feet on the ground a little more solidly because it takes your breath away. There's something here that is very exciting. And with the Magician showing up after it, I think it is something that you have been really working on manifesting and probably have been working on manifesting for quite a while, maybe even going back to your birthday here with the Pentacle energy showing up. So, 7 months ago. So I think this is beautiful. I mean, this is also the other possibilities with the 7 in the middle. There could have been a situation that was happening in January, so maybe around your birthday season, that was tough to navigate. There was something, again, that was kind of throwing you off your game. But something shifts with that energy and some beautiful manifestation occurs that puts an end to that situation once and for all. So that's possible as well. And again, it's the element of surprise. I think things turn out surprisingly well with this particular situation that, like I said, may have been problematic since your birthday. And with the Knight of Pentacles going forward into the future, there's something about, like I said, the longer term solid potential of this situation. This 7 of Wands is temporary in the middle here. It could just be how you're feeling for the first 7 hours after you hear the news, or the first 7 days after you hear this news, or meet this person, or have this situation happen. But like I said, this is going to lead to something that like I said, it's a manifestation you've been wanting, but it's even going to bring another manifestation. There's something about this news that's going to help you step into your power to the next level as well, and continue to develop your powers over time. So, and in a very profitable way. That's very possible too, with this Knight of Pentacles showing up here. So this is very, very interesting, Capricorn. Very interesting. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for you with the energies for the week ahead. Energies you can use to manifest your wildest dreams. All right, Aquarius, let's see what is going on for you. We have the Fool, and I shuffled carefully. Capricorn just got that. And the Four of Cups. All right. So the universe seems to want to bring you some sort of new opportunity, Four of Cups and the Fool, to get you started on some sort of new path. But as you can see with the Four of Cups, which always cracks me up, this card, is the person is sitting there like, really? Because there's been past disappointments. So it's a little like you don't really trust what the universe is bringing in for you, even though you do want a new beginning in some area of your life. So let's see. There's a little emotional resistance there, Aquarius. Let's see. The Tower. Okay. Capricorn just got that. And I did shuffle the Chariot. Wow. And the Hierophant. Oh my goodness. Look at this, Aquarius. This is big. This is big. All these major arcanas. The only minor one is the Four of Cups. So out of the blue, the universe is bringing you something new, is bringing you a chance to take on yourself. I feel it's about taking a chance on you, because here you are, and here you are here too. You have wanted to start something new. There may have been some emotional reluctance to do so because of recent disappointments. But here comes the universe, surprising you, the Tower in the middle, with some sort of beautiful Chariot, new path. You have two cards of a new path here, Chariot and the Fool. So, and the Hierophant, Taurus energy, about making some sort of commitment. Now, it's interesting that Taurus is showing up twice here with the Uranus energy, and Uranus is in Taurus right now, and then the Taurus energy here. Taurus is your fourth house of home, family, roots, what nourishes you, what feeds your soul. So that's what I'm saying. It's all about you and what you want and a fresh emotional start. What's going to inspire you? What's going to feed your soul, Aquarius? The universe knows that that is paramount for you right now. And here it comes. So out of the blue, there could be an opportunity. Now, it could be an opportunity to travel with the Chariot here and the Fool. Those two energies are very much about travel. So there could be a surprising... Now, it doesn't mean you're going on the trip this week. I mean, that's possible. Maybe there's a spur of the moment out-of-town trip and you go. That's possible. But this could be something later, maybe 5 months from now. That's possible, like in November, something like that. Or maybe next May, possible. A bigger trip, longer term potential. Or maybe in 5 weeks, could be, Leo season. That's possible. So, before the summer is over. So it is possible there's a surprising opportunity to travel that is going to reinvigorate you in some emotional capacity. Because, Four of Cups, you can feel like a little down in the dumps. So again, travel can often get us out of our heads, get us out of our, usual comfort zone. And of course, kind of, inspire our creativity, reinvigorate us, etc. Now, I realize that depending on where you are in the world, not everybody is traveling right now. So again, please apply the energies to your personal situation. But this is also possibly the type of thing where the universe gives you some inspired new idea. Notice with the Tower, the lid is blown off the top of The Tower here, the Crown, it's mind-blowing. There's some sort of mind-blowing eureka moment that you have about like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to take a chance on myself and I'm going to try this new path. I'm going to go down this new path and I'm going to commit 110% to it, the Hierophant. This could be deciding I'm going to go back and learn something and learn a new skill, sign up for some community college courses. I mean, whatever it might be, because this is about also teaching and learning. I might go back and get a certificate in this thing I've always wanted to learn about. So that is possible too, to take a chance on yourself, shake yourself out of some emotional doldrums and kind of, get back out into the world for yourself. Have this reinvigoration, this new beginning. So there's something surprising that the universe brings you or you stumble upon in your daily routines that inspires you to take action, Chariot, on moving your life forward again and committing to some sort of forward movement and not just sitting under the tree moping. So be alert to that information coming in and take a chance on yourself, Aquarius. All right, Pisces, Sun and Moon, Rising and Venus. Let's see what the energies are for you. Energies that you can use to manifest your wildest dreams. What is going on, Pisces? Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All right, let's see. Pisces, Ace of Pentacles. Nice. And the Five of Wands. Okay. So there could be some very interesting new beginning with your finances. This could be any type of new seed you're planting, any type of job offer, any type of maybe landing a new client if you have your own business, starting some sort of money-making project, starting your own business. I mean, this is, the start of some sort of new financial situation in your life. Now, the Five of Wands is interesting because it could be that, you were the victor of all these people. You beat out the competition and you're getting the offer. That's possible. This is also about getting yourself organized, though. If you're going to start this new thing, this Ace of Pentacles, you yourself have to get your energies organized, the energy around you also organized. So I feel like there's something here with this Five of Wands, like to be in preparation for this new beginning. So kind of like the getting your ducks in a row type energy, getting all these people organized, getting systems organized, getting yourself organized, your house organized, like all of that type of thing to support the new beginning. Right. So let's see. Nine of Cups, gorgeous. Six of Swords. And the Page of Wands, yeah. So this is beautiful. So some sort of wish being fulfilled in regards to a fresh new start with your finances. So leaving troubles behind, that's the other thing with the Six of Swords here, and initiating something new. Page of Wands, taking a baby step forward into a whole new direction in your life. And the Page of Wands can be about a literal initiative. It can, of course, be about work-related things as well. So, but it's beginning energy. I need to really emphasize that. Pages for me are baby steps. The Ace, of course, is about new beginnings. So if you have been really wishing for some sort of new beginning in your life that can grow and blossom into something solid, that is very possible this week. It's very, very possible. But what will support that energy manifesting is getting yourself organized, the Five of Wands, and also really making the mental decision, Six of Swords, to leave your past in the past when this situation manifests itself. So there is energy, I'm just feeling with this Five of Wands, of really clearing out old energy that perhaps has been not aligned properly in some way in your life. So, there's just some things that are going to be rearranged and some things that are going to be let go of, like I said, to support the new beginning. if the new beginning is not here yet, you can accelerate its arrival by doing this, the organization that I'm speaking of, the purging, the letting go, the recalibration, all of those things. And also of, as I said, making the firm decision that I'm not going to look back. I'm moving forward. What's done is done. I am here on out just supporting what I need to do to make this wish come true. This wish of a solid new beginning in my life. And I'm going to take inspired action moving forward. That's what this is. So that's what's going to make the wish come true, and will make the wish come true more quickly for you. Because remember, it's always about using the energies that come up in the readings. So this is very, very nice. But for some of you, if you have been working very hard on manifesting some sort of new potential in your life in terms of finances, that very much could be on the cards for you, or so to speak, very, very soon in your life. But whatever it may be, it's because it's new. And often when things are new, they require a lot of attention from us. So that's why I keep saying it's important for you to get everything else around you ready so that you can focus on the new beginning when it arrives. So, I mean, for some of you, the new beginning could be some sort of seed that gets planted literally, like a child, like a baby. It's very possible with these energies. So if that's something you've been really wanting to manifest. So of course, there's lots of preparations for that around you, but then also with your mindset, you may have to change your sleeping habits, your nutrition, your diet, those types of things to prepare for, you know, your body to grow a human being. So, I mean, that's possible with these energies also. So that's a good example of what I'm talking about with this Five of Wands energy. But whatever this is, you're going to be glad that you're getting yourself organized for when you're going to be called to step into really start taking action when this seed is in the ground and starts to sprout. So get ready, Pisces. That's the message. Get ready because it's coming soon. I mean, like I said, you may hear good news this week, but the actual moving forward may not happen until we get to Leo season. Maybe not until later in the month, or even next month is possible. But this is very nice energy, wish fulfilled, to begin something brand new and to leave just some old stagnant situations behind you. So very nice energies. So thank you so much for joining me here for your week ahead tarot reading. I love you guys very, very much. I hope you have a great week. Remember to always use the energies. Don't let them use you. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde signing out.